Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is Yves Moliva, Human Species Coach. Topic of the day is human potential, reaching it, and how I tie it to similar to winning a basketball game and the basketball metaphor. Kobe Bryant said it best: basketball is an extension of is a perfect metaphor of life, and you could see a human being goes through all kinds of emotion. And during a basketball game, you can experience all these human emotions within that condensed time frame of a basketball game, which is 48 minutes, about 12 minutes each quarter. Before a game, you can feel anxious. Um, During a game, you could feel frustrated for missing a shot. You could feel intimidated by your opponents. You could feel scared. You could feel confidence after a great play. Maybe you dunk on somebody. And you could feel excited after winning a game. You could feel sad after losing a game. So basketball is an extension of life as well. So now reaching human beings and reaching a human potential, to me, I define it as everyone has something unique that's within them, as unique as their personalities. And and reaching that human potential is being able to find that unique thing, that special talent, really put our energy there, master it, and really share that with the world, because that's going to be your contribution to a human species as a whole. I give an example. If your passion is cooking and you truly enjoy it and you're good at it, you should really consider making it a full-time vocation where you can master it and really bring that talent in that field, because only with that talent and that passion you're going to bring that specialness that could actually revolutionize the cooking industry, and you're going to bring that fresh air that's really needed. But unless you actually go there and put yourself in that position of being in your field of where your passion is, this will never happen. And I think the actual cooking industry is going to suffer, because that what's needed, which is you, are you not able to connect to that? So in let's be realistic also, because I believe that once you're able to do all that but also make a living out of that, I think that's the more challenging, because we all know the pressure that's coming from society where you have to pay the bill. So a lot of times those pressure actually take away from our passions, and then we ended up, let's say someone that has a passion for cooking, with the pressures of life, ended up being a chef, maybe working in a bank, in an office job. And yes, that pays the bills, but in his heart, it could be there for 20 years and he's going to be miserable there. And we all know we've been in that position. But because of the pressures of society, he just has to do that, and feed his family. But to me, it's just like, and I would say that some of us finding your passion, some of us could be born where we already know and we centered into that special talent, and we're able to develop and even get into an adult life and continue to work in that field. For some of them, it could be clear, but for others, we might have to go into a journey of self discovery. And only when you go into that journey that you're going to be able to find that what is that special talent that you have, or special unique thing that you have to offer to the world. And it's usually tied to something you have a strong passion for, you know. And I want to bring the basketball analogy again. Winning a basketball game, all right? Reaching your potential is like winning a basketball game. So the basketball game is 4 quarters, all right? It might not happen in the first quarter, it might not happen in the second quarter. It might not even happen in the third quarter that you fine and you've reached your potential. It might not even happen into the fourth quarter. Sometimes it could even be overtime. All right. So I watched the Knicks game yesterday, and think about it. If reaching your potential is winning a game, and the Knicks were down 20 from the first half, and they were trailing the entire game until it was over, and they won by 1 point. And they really won in the last. They were trailing all the way to the last 5 seconds of the games. So same thing is happening with reaching our potentials. I think a lot of us from the first quarter in our life, we already giving up on it. And maybe the pressures of society, and you have to find a job, and there you go. You go find a job at a bank, whereas your potential is the cooking. So in order to really also reach your potential, another thing I want to add, you have to believe in yourself that it's possible. Without the belief, you're not going to have the drive to even go after your passion. And just like the Knicks, if they didn't believe they could do it, I don't think they would have came back from 20 and win the game. So it's important to believe in yourself, go after your passions, and put that energy there. And remember, it might not happen in the first quarter, it might not happen in the second quarter, it might not happen in the third quarter, even in the fourth quarter. It might happen in overtime, but when the time comes, be ready to seize the moment and win the game.